We are now at Grunnkontakt fast charger in Neskollen, and behind me here we have the Honda E. So this is my standard procedure. I will come here and top up before I do the launch test. So I'm going to use Draghi, and this one, the Honda E, comes in two versions. It has the 136 horsepower version, and the other one was 145, I think. So I believe this one is 136 horsepower, but okay, on paper it should do 0 to 100 in 9 seconds. So as usual, I would charge to about 80%, 90%, depends, but these cars, they are not that dependent on, well, we're at 70% now. Yeah, I have to clean the windscreen and do some preparation, but oh, I'll be doing some range tests and some high-speed tests. Okay, so you guys know the drill. I just prepare the Draghi stuff and wait for 80%. I think that's enough for this car. And then we launch. Okay, we have the car in sport mode and 79% battery. Launch number 1. Launch number 2. Okay, we're back home now, and I've checked the data. So here you see the acceleration data. Actually, it started gathering for a while now. So in case you don't know, this is Google Sheet. You can find it all here. So I already tested the Peugeot 208 and also the DS3. And well, let me see. Let me try to explain what all this is. Here's the testing date. The tires, wheel, front wheel, rear. Oh, by the way, I should check. I should update this one. It's correct. Yeah, it's correct. It's 225. Okay. But look here. So if we look at the DS3, by specification, it's supposed to be 9 seconds 0 to 100, and it matches more or less. Yeah, exactly. Whereas the Peugeot 208, supposedly you can do it on 8.1, but I managed to only go 8.5. So actually the 2.8 is 0.4 seconds slower than the spec. That is niche good. But look here, the MG is 0.3 seconds faster than spec. So it's supposed to be 8.2, but it did it in about 7.9. But the Honda E, that's what we're looking for. Honda E is even faster than spec, and I was wrong. This is not the slow one. We have one with 136 horsepower, and this one is the one with over 150 horsepower. It just felt slow because I was used to MC Hammer. Yeah. No, but actually, something interesting here is that, okay, so it's 0.5 seconds faster than spec. But if you look here, the MG has the sport mode, and when you have it in sport mode, it's quite instant acceleration, whereas Honda has that artificial lag that many car manufacturers put in it to make it feel like a fossil, I guess. And you can see it here that the MG, 0 to 10 kilometers per hour, the MG is faster, same to 20. Still slightly faster to 30, and then at 40 it starts evening out. Yes, so you see about 0 to 30 kilometers per hour, the MG has a little edge, but then slowly the Honda E gets the advantage. But I think it's actually pretty neck on neck all the way to 90 kilometers per hour, and then at 100 kilometers per hour, Honda E takes a slight win there. Yes, so you know, I will start collecting this. I use what's it called again? Draghi. Yes, I do use Draghi to measure it, and you can measure it very accurately. And also in the same folder here, you can also find the Draghi results if you want to see all of this with the graph and everything. Pretty nice. And then the next test was the noise test. As for the noise test, and immediately after I started driving this car, I heard that it was noisy. I'm getting lots of noise from the trunk area also. And this also proves it that it is quite noisy. But, you know, the stretch I drive, and also many places in Norway, is quite, it has very rough asphalt. I just learned today that asphalt and tarmac is not the same. So actually in Norway we have a lot of asphalt. No, but it comes here at the bottom, really so noisy. But this car has 17-inch wheels and also fairly wide tires compared to many other cars in this size class or whatever. 225 rear tires in staggered option. But I wonder if we use 16-inch, how much better it would be. But on the other hand, the MG, well, yeah, you see the MG use 50 profile tires. This one is 45. So I guess if you go for 16-inch, it should be 50 profile also. And then you get more rubber. And especially in the stretch I test, which has pretty rough tarmac, then it will be better. But don't expect it to be that much better. So I think overall, the Honda is actually quite noisy. I mean, if I have a time, I could try to noise test with 16-inch, but based on what I see now, based on all the other cars I've tested, 1-inch smaller wheel or slightly more rubber is not going to make it that much better. So I'm a little bit surprised because many people who drive this car in UK, they claim it's very quiet, but I don't get that impression. But however, whenever I drive on smooth asphalt, it actually feels very quiet. So I get the impression that the wind noise has been taken care of quite well. But the road noise, which is significant here in Norway, is not so good. Yeah. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. I wonder if you guys like this, just merge two of these together because they are actually tested on the same stretch. So I will, and maybe in the future, I will try to merge the noise test and acceleration test if it makes sense for that car. Yes. So what do you guys think, huh? Good shit or what? And then also, which car do you want me to test acceleration on? That's gonna be it for now then. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.